Hey everybody, let's talk about obsessive compulsive and related disorders. 15.5. Obsessive compulsive disorder is people experience thoughts and urges that are intrusive and unwanted. Those are obsessions, and or they need to engage in repetitive behaviors or mental acts. That's compulsion. People with OCD, they have unwanted thoughts or behaviors to the point where it disrupts their daily life. Obsessions, common obsessions are they're obsessed with germs and contamination. They have doubts. They need things to be in order and symmetrical, and they have urges that are aggressive or lustful. Those are the common obsessions. Common compulsions are repetitive. So the compulsions are repetitive and ritualistic and are meant to minimize the person's stress or their fears. And so you'll see if they're obsessed with germs, they'll be washing their hands a lot. They clean and clean and clean some more. They have to check items. They have to check to make sure the front door is locked X amount of times before they'll actually leave the house. Even if they just checked it, they have to check it again and again and again. They have mental acts like counting and praying and chanting. We've all seen somebody either on TV or in person that has OCD. Body dysmorphic disorder. That's usually this. So women are more likely to have this than men, and they see a flaw in their skin or on their face or in their hair, and they obsess about it. They can't move past it. Hoarding disorder. I don't know if we've all seen the show. I only could watch one because throwing things away to me is cathartic. I love to throw things away. To these people, it almost takes an act of God for them to throw something away. I feel so bad for them. But the hoarding started out as OCD, but it's becoming its own disorder at this point. Because I've seen several hoarders when I worked for CPS, and it's sad. So it's becoming its own disorder. Causes of OCD. Causes of OCD. It's moderate in genetic testing, or if it's hereditary, and they have shown that a brain dysfunction does take place when a person has OCD. The orbitofrontal cortex is the yellow part of that brain. This, not the orange, it's not the blue, it's the yellow. And so if you'll look at that, they say that when a person with OCD is shown a picture, that piece of the brain becomes hyperactive. That part of the brain, the frontal part of the brain, is involved in learning and decision making. And so I'm sure we all can just know that if that piece of the brain starts or is dysfunctional and becomes hyperactive when they're shown a task card. And when I say a task card, in the book it says a task card. So like when you're looking at a wall and somebody shows you a picture of a wall and there are pictures just everywhere and there's no order. Like we can just look at that picture. Neurotypical people can look at that picture and be like, oh yeah, okay, so they didn't have any order. A person with OCD can't look at that picture and think, oh, that's okay, whatever. Their piece of their brain, their orbital frontal cortex, goes into hyper mode and it causes them stress. So that's OCD and other related disorders. Thanks, guys. It was fun. Bye.